I want to do a one sample mean hypothesis test, and we're going to use this example from the week 4 homework when 70 convicted embezzlers were randomly selected. So there's our sample size, n equals 70. And then the mean length of prison terms, so there's our sample mean, 22.2. We have a standard deviation of 8.7. Now they want us to use a 5% level of significance, test the claim that the prison terms for convicted embezzlers have a mean of less than 24 months. So let's go down here, our no hypothesis, that they're going to be equal to 24 months, actually greater than or equal to, or then our alternative hypothesis is going to be less than that. So let's go ahead and check the answer. Great. And we can move on to the next part, find the z-score. So we need to come up with the z-value. Now if you use Statdisk, it will compute it for you. I'm just going to try to quickly run through that analysis. Hypothesis testing, mean one sample, and then we plug our values. Let's see, our hypothesis was that the population mean was going to be greater than or equal to the claimed mean. Okay. Now the claimed mean was 24, and then our sample size was 70. Sample mean was 22.2, and the standard deviation, let's take a look here, was, let's see, 8.7, and that was 22.2. So go back in here, 22.2, and this was 8.7. So once we get that information out of the problem, we're going to hit evaluate. We see our test statistic here shows a t. It might be slightly different, but it's probably not going to be. The t equal negative 1.73. So in the problem, negative 1 point, and I think they rounded 1 decimal place. So we got that. And then we could have looked on the z table also, but let's get the p-value. And again, if you look on here, the Statdisk output, you will get a p-value of 0.0440. And the difference between the z and t is very slight. It has to deal with sample bias. But I'm going to go to the z table. Again, see, if we look up negative 1.7, see they get 0.0446, and the value was somewhere right in here actually. So it's a little bit different, but let's go ahead and see. The negative 1.7 is 0.0446 according to the z table. And on the z table is in the back of your book on page 446. So 0.0446. And let's go into the problem again. And this is going to be 0.0446. So hopefully it'll accept that answer. So we got a well done on that. And now this is less than the significance level of 5%. So again, when the p-value is less than the significance level, we're going to reject the null hypothesis or support the alternative. So it says either here there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that the mean is less than, that's our alternative, and we're going to say yes. And good job. And that's it for that problem.